The Detective Is Already Dead starts with one of the strongest opening episodes I've seen in years. High tension, mystery, a charismatic genius detective, a promise of something clever. And then, it spends the rest of the season trying to live up to that first impression. This is an anime with big ideas, stylish presentation, and an identity crisis so severe it doesn't seem to know what kind of story it actually wants to tell. So let's talk about why The Detective Is Already Dead feels frustrating, fascinating, and wasted, all at the same time. The premise is simple but immediately intriguing. A legendary detective is already dead. The story follows the aftermath, the people she left behind, the mysteries she solved, and the consequences of her absence. On paper, that's a fantastic hook. Instead of watching a genius at work, we're supposed to explore the void she left, the emotional weight of losing someone extraordinary, and how ordinary people cope without her. That idea alone could have carried the entire series. Unfortunately, the anime rarely commits to it. Let's be honest. Siesta is the reason most people clicked play. She's smart, confident, playful, and immediately memorable. Every scene with her feels alive. The problem is that the anime knows this and leans on her too heavily. Instead of letting her legacy shape the story, the series keeps dragging her back through flashbacks, exposition, and emotional shortcuts. The result? The title promises absence, but the anime is obsessed with presence. And that contradiction weakens the entire narrative. Kimihiko is meant to be our emotional anchor, a normal person dragged into extraordinary events. But the anime struggles to make him compelling. He reacts more than he acts. He's surrounded by big personalities, but rarely challenges them. And his emotional arc often feels told to us rather than shown through him. That's a huge problem for a mystery-driven story. When your protagonist doesn't drive the investigation, the tension collapses. This is where The Detective Is Already Dead really stumbles. It wants to be a mystery thriller, a supernatural action series, a character drama, a rom-com, a tragic love story, and it keeps switching between them without proper build-up. One episode asks you to take things seriously, the next throws in slapstick comedy. Then suddenly you're expected to feel emotional weight again. That tonal inconsistency kills immersion. Mystery thrives on atmosphere, and this anime keeps breaking its own. Despite the title and setup, the mysteries themselves are surprisingly weak. Clues appear when convenient, solutions rely heavily on exposition, and tension often comes from sudden reveals instead of logical deduction. If you're coming in expecting something like Hyoka or Odd Taxi, this isn't that. It's less about solving puzzles and more about moving pieces into place for emotional moments. Visually, the anime is uneven. Some episodes look great. Clean character designs, stylish action, strong color usage. Other episodes feel rushed, stiff, and under-animated. The direction lacks consistency, which hurts emotional scenes that need stronger visual storytelling. It's not ugly, but it's rarely impressive after episode 1. To be fair, it's not all bad. The initial concept is genuinely strong. Siesta is a standout character. Some emotional beats do land. The soundtrack supports the mood well. You can feel that there was a great story buried somewhere in here. It just never fully surfaces. You'll probably enjoy this anime if you like character-driven stories over logic-heavy mysteries. You're invested in emotional dynamics more than plot structure. You're here primarily for Siesta. You'll likely be disappointed if you want tight mystery writing, you care about consistent tone, you expect the title's premise to actually define the story. The Detective Is Already Dead is an anime with a fantastic hook and poor follow-through. It promises a story about loss, legacy, and absence, but keeps falling back on spectacle and nostalgia instead of committing to its core idea. It's not terrible. It's not great. It's frustrating. And honestly, that might be worse than being bad, because you can see how good it could have been.